Hello folks, this is Carlton from Carlton's Travel Adventures. I'm here to talk to you today about Gringo pricing. I'm going to give you some examples and you can make a decision if you think Gringo pricing really exists, okay? I'm sure you all know what a Gringo is, a foreigner, not a Colombian, you're a Gringo. Whether it could be black or white, Asian, whatever, you're a Gringo. You're not, you don't know enough about the country, you don't know the prices, so might pay a little more for certain things. Now, I'm not saying, it's only occurring in Colombia. In any other country, you might have the same thing. You might go to Italy and have the same problem, or Chile, Argentina have the same issue, or I'm from Jamaica. Carefully go to get ripped off also, for a beer. I was in Jamaica one time, and I'm from Jamaica, and I went to buy a beer off the ship, cruise ship, and the guy wanted to charge me like $4 for a beer. I started breaking out Jamaican accent and said, look, the beer's only cost me like $1.50 or whatever, $2. Don't charge me $4 for a damn beer, And he realized I was Jamaican, so, I got it for a lower price of $2. Okay, give some examples of Gringo pricing that I've encountered here, and you can make up your own mind, okay? You can also listen to other recordings or talk to other people that, have traveled here to see if this stuff exists or not. Okay, the biggest example I've had, is buying a mattress. So I'll tell you right now, most of the stores do not have the queen or king mattress in stock. You have to order them, take you a week, 2 weeks to get them in. What they have in stock in the stores is usually the twin or the full. Just because the people are smaller people, and that's what they sell most of, which makes sense. So they have those in stock. But I prefer a bigger, I prefer a queen minimum or a king. I prefer a queen. In fact, So when I rented my apartment here, went looking for a mattress. Thank God I had a ear mattress I brought from the U.S. I could sleep on for a while. Nice Coleman. So I'm going to take my time and look for a mattress because that's a very important piece of furniture for me. I got to have a good night's sleep, like a softer mattress, not something hard. And, it's very important to me. So I'm going to take my time buying a mattress, right? So you can buy mattresses at a home center, which is a big, like Home Depot store. They have a lot of stuff in stock and good prices. Or you have Exito, like a Publix or Walmart, whatever, and other smaller stores in the mall. Now, let's focus on the smaller stores. So there's an area in Medellin I've got the street number, but it's right next to Home Center in San Juan, right within the city. There's 2 streets that are full of mattress stores. They actually sell and make mattresses, get good prices there. Well, better prices because that's what they focus on. They can actually make it for you. So, long story short, I went by one of these stores. I picked one out. I went in, told them what I wanted. They showed me some material, and I like pillow top mattresses, something soft. And they had 2 materials. One's a very thicker, but that thick, white. Oh, it feels like heaven. Foam like for the pillow top. Another one is more gray foam. It's not as expensive. White foam is really expensive. So anyway, so they gave me 2 prices. If I want a pillow top mattress with the white foam, I think it's like $1,700,000. That's about $625 US. If I want one that's a gray foam, not as cloudy and not as nice, it was about $1,450,000, I think, something like that, about $533. So went myself, negotiated, talked to them, got the prices down, got a card. So about a week later, I'm not in a rush. I'm looking around and trying to find the best price, because they aren't cheap, especially if you got a special order one from a store, and they're going for $2 million plus. So I brought a young lady with me. I told her, look, this is the store I got this quote from. We didn't go together. We kind of separated, and I told her where the store was, give her the address. I kind of passed by. I sit on the other side of the street. They didn't see me. And she went in, told her what I needed. And we also were doing a WhatsApp at the same time. She went in, told her, her husband, looking for a new mattress. This is what he wanted, blah, 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 blah. And he offered her. Now it gets confusing because I'm not sure if it was the more expensive white foam or the gray foam, but she got a price for a good foam, soft pillow top mattress for $1,240,000. Great price, right? So whether it was the expensive foam or a less expensive foam, still good. Still, $1,240,000 is certain better than $1,450,000 or $1,700,000, regardless. And I could take either one of them, So I said, great. She's texting me back and forth. Make sure it's the foam. Make sure it's the pillow top. It's the foam. It's the queen. All this stuff. Yes, it is. I talked to him 3 times. It's the same guy I spoke to. Yeah, it's him, and it's it. Yeah, $1,240,000. I said, great. Now, someone's going to say to me, why don't you give her the money so she can buy it for you, right? That's what you should have done. Well, I know this lady for less than 2 months, not about to give $1,250,000 or whatever to someone to go buy a mattress. Maybe I'm too cautious or or don't trust people. And I want to make sure they didn't trick her either. I mean, she could say, this is what I ordered, and then they said, no, you didn't order that. You ordered something else. You're misunderstanding, and give her something else for the $1,240,000, right? So my money, I'm going to myself. So she said, well, here it is. It's all written down. Go back to this guy, same guy, John, whatever his name was, and you get your mattress for $1,240,000. I keep telling her, I don't think it's going to work. I think when she sees me, he's going to switch up. He's going to remember me. He's going to switch up. No. She said, no, he's going to give it to you. Don't worry about it. And I told my husband, yeah, I needs it. Okay, so I said, okay. Waited about half an hour. Went back to the same store. I said my girlfriend was here earlier. Wife was here earlier. This is the mattress I want. She told me it's $1,240,000. She spoke to John or whatever, and I said okay. He said okay, right? So he walks me about 2 blocks away to the manufacturing center, and I said, "Can I see the mattress that she ordered?" He said, "Sure." So he walked me around here. We go into the manufacturing place. He points me to a mattress. I pull it out. It's not the mattress I wanted. It's a mattress that's hard as a rock and cheap. Pull the switcheroo. Maybe recognize me from before, I don't know. But I said, this is not it. This is the pillow top, the soft one. He said, no, this is the one I told her about. I said, no. He said, no, that's it. That's one. For that price, that's the one she gets. That's the one I told her about, $1,240,000. It's a good mattress. I said, man, you're full of crap, bullshit. I'm not buying it. He said, okay, buy. He didn't care, it's buy. Maybe he realized what happened, and he kicked me out of there. That's a Gringo price to me, all right? I don't know. Another one. A few months ago, before the World Cup, I was downtown, El Centro. There's a spot where they have all these stores, a lot of stores there, and the stores have, product inside the store and stuff hanging outside the store, along the strip of the road. So I wanted a Colombian soccer shirt, the yellow ones everybody start wearing. They love their soccer and love wearing their colors. So I went in and asked the guy, I wanted a shirt, medium. What's the cost for the shirt? 35,000 pesos. It's about $12.86. I'm going, wow, that's expensive. No, it's a good shirt. This shirt costs $25, $30 in the US. A good material. It's polyester. I don't like polyester. I like cotton. But, they don't make them in cotton. And so, I said, okay, I'll buy one. And we said, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. It seems kind of high. He said, no, it's cheap. $12 for an Adidas shirt. These aren't Adidas, believe me. A lot of the shirts you see, Adidas and Nike and so forth, they're counterfeit. They're definitely counterfeit. I know that. Even the sneakers are counterfeit. So anyway, so I asked him, you sure it's the best price you can do for me? Yes, it's a good price. Everybody's paying this price, good price. Okay. Next day, actually the next day, lady came to visit me. I told her, go to the store, ask for the price of this shirt. The medium shirt is exactly the same yellow shirt, the medium size. I'm across the street. I showed her where it was. She goes in, asks for the price. I said, find the price and come tell me what it is afterwards. believe they said it was 15,000 pesos for her. Remember, 35,000 for me, 15 for her, Colombian. So she said, okay. She comes and gets me, brings me over, and tells me, this is the price for the shirt, 15. I'm not sure the guy recognized me or not, but what can he do then? So I told him, I want 2 shirts. I think I'll give it to somebody else in the US. So I bought 2 shirts for 30,000 pesos versus could have gotten one the day before for 35,000 pesos. Is that a gringo price? You tell me. Again, all right? Also, when I go to downtown El Centro, and I buy fruits, I see that happen all the time. Well, most of the time. I'll buy a fruit, mango, whatever, and I listen to people passing by and buying them for 2,500 pesos. When I go to buy one, it's like 4,000 pesos for the same mango. I'm like, forget it. I didn't even want it. I go to one of the major stores like in Éxito, where everything is steady and no negotiating, like a Publix, and I buy it there, no matter what. Even if it's more expensive, I just buy it there, I feel better, and move on. So I do that. Now this is I told you about the other tape. I told you about the problem I had with the apartment here. Now I'm not knocking my owner here. Could have been a misunderstanding. I don't know. Could have been. But I told you when the Spanish lady came to the apartment, spoke to the bellhop, the doorman. He said it was $1,400,000. When I came back, it was $1,500,000. He said it was always $1,500,000. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just telling you what happened. Draw your own conclusion. It could have been a misunderstanding, and the bellhop didn't understand the correct price. Because the guy, my landlord is a real nice guy. I like him. So I'm just telling you the story of what happened. And this last one is interesting, and it's happening in El Poblado, Parcajetes. And you guys got to be careful of Parcajetes. And because another friend of mine is a doctor in Texas, told me the same thing happened to his friend. So a friend of a friend came in town, about 28 years old, from Atlanta, first time here. Went to Parcajetes in El Poblado, that's a tourist area, which I try to avoid, like the plague. But whenever I have guests that's come for the first time, they all want to go to Parcajetes, I understand it. So I take them there, So we all went there one afternoon, evening. We all had some drinks, showed him around. Then he wanted to come back by himself and see us, so be careful. Okay, so he saw it by himself. He told me the story, and so related to you. So, met a couple of chicks, 3 other chicks. They wanted to have drinks. He's first time in the country. He said, why not? Being friendly. Took him to this local bar. I won't mention the name. I've been there a couple of times. It's expensive drinks. But he went there, probably set up, having drinks, beer. The girls wanted a bottle of whiskey, all about American whiskey. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, or I drink mostly beer, and that's it. Maybe a vodka and orange juice. But he ordered a bottle of whiskey, and long story short, they're drinking. Whiskey's finished, and the girl said they wanted another bottle of whiskey. So he said, "Let me check, how much it costs first before I, order another one." So went to the waiter. The waiter says, he said, "Can I have the bill? What's it cost right now for this? The beers I had, a couple of beers, and then the whiskey." Gave him a bill. I think it was $1,200,000, about $400 just for the bottle of whiskey. $400 for a bottle of whiskey that probably costs, I don't know, $30 or so US. Who knows? Even if it's $50, you tell me. He freaks out, obviously, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's the price. Long story short, they're going to call the cops on him, so forth. Cops show up, they're arguing back and forth. I'm not going to tell you how it ends for his own privacy. But I talked to another friend of mine who's a doctor, and the same thing happened to a friend of his. Same thing happened to a friend of his from Texas. Went to one of these places in Parcajetes, ordered some whiskey. Next thing you know, the bill comes, all kind of shit on the bill they didn't order, and it's just a ridiculous couple $100 bill, So be careful of that. So you see, as a gringo, and most people are just going to pay it. I would say, personally, I don't pay it. You know, most guys say, well, I'm in another country, I should have known better, asked first. But I'll say, just don't pay it and see what happens, and fight it. Tell them to call the cops, fight it, and maybe negotiate something less. It happened to me in Boca Chica, in the Dominican Republic. I did that. I ordered a couple of meals. A friend came by, ordered some meals. Next thing you know, the bill came. The bill is a ridiculous amount of money, $2-something. All kind of meals on the bill I didn't order. You know, all kind of drinks we didn't order. You know, luckily what I did, I always hide some money in by my socks and shoes and keep like $100 here. You know, so I got the bill. It was ridiculous, and they try to intimidate me now. About 4 waitresses come around, circle around you, and say, you ordered all these food, you got to pay for it. Pay for it. We're going to call the cops. Cops going to pay for it. I said, you can call the cops if you want, but I ain't got that kind of money. Because I didn't order all this stuff. Ridiculous. No way. You know. Plus, it didn't cost that much anyway for me. I didn't order, 8 meals and 20 drinks. A bunch of bullshit. So I refused to pay it. I said, do what you want to do. They said, how much money do you have on me? Look at my wallet, empty my pockets out. I got $120. That's all I have. You know, I need $20 for taxi to get back downtown. I said, okay, we'll take the $100. Of course you will. You know, you're gonna call the cops and do what? But I already had another couple $100 in my sneakers. But you got to do it that way. It's a ripoff. They got me, the ripoff. I didn't pay it. So my point is, Gringo price exists anywhere. It could be in any country. It could be in Italy. It could be in Jamaica. And I think it does exist there. But you make up your mind. All right? Hope this helps a little bit. You can talk to your friends and see if I'm telling the truth or if they have had any kind of experience like this. All right? Thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe for me. And I really appreciate your time, you took out of your day and to spend with me, okay? Have a good day.